expensive and
Yep.
couldn't support a business, really.
No.
Well,
I'm gonna go way, would you talk about the school again a little bit?
Yeah.
That old school, it was K through 8, right?
Yep.
And 2 stories.
2 stories.
Do you have memories of the classrooms or the
Oh,
teachers
yeah.
or the?
I can see them to this day, you know.
said Gladys Hill was one of them, huh?
Yeah, Gladys was later on in years, you know, and she wasn't there right away. They didn't, I don't think they came here till late 40s,
Okay.
something like
That's right,
that.
I think we
I don't,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe she started in 50 or something, but I can still remember she telling me up to a year ago, she says, I still feel bad about telling that one kid to go in the closet and I forgot him, she said. It was one of the Easley boys.
Oh,
That was my friends. That was the 3 Musketeers they used to call us. That was a big family.
Did kids get in trouble? Did kids misbehave?
Well,
Not
yeah,
like
but they
now.
put a dunce hat on them or something and put
Yeah.
them in the corner.
Yeah.
They didn't, no, they weren't too, not like nowadays, I don't
Yeah.
think. You know,
nothing serious.
There was authority
No,
there,
nothing
and they
serious.
respected it. Or,
nah, they didn't, once in a while somebody get a black eye or something.
But she forgot him in the.
Yeah, she said I forgot him, and I said, I was kidding her, I said, yeah, that guy turned out, he ended up in a nut house.
And it was all her fault.
Yeah, I said, no, I was kidding her.
weren't there 4 grades to each classroom?
Yeah,
2 big classrooms, weren't there?
Yeah.
2 big
Yeah.
classrooms. And then you had a wonderful gymnasium.
oh yeah, yeah.
That must have been a nice
It was
resource
small.
for the town.
It was, because us kids used to play basketball.
That would have been a winter thing you could have done there,
Yeah.
to use the
Oh, yeah.
school.
We used to play in that gym all the time. Even when the school closed,
Well,
Frank was still keeping it up, and us, well, we were going to high school then, and he'd give us the key to go in and play basketball at night. That was really nice, you know.
And a lot of the town functions were held there
Yeah,
too.
I
We
Oh,
had,
yeah.
remember that. There
Yep.
were
Like
showers
like
there.
what?
Well, you
What sort
remember
of
when
things?
the
right?
building
They had
was-
showers
Showers
there. They
there.
had
There
the
were
Yeah.
bake sales for fundraisers.
yeah,
furnace
dances.
room.
They had dances there.
I can remember the old
chamber.
furnace room.
Right.
Yeah,
And then it turned into our library.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it was a nice building. It was a very sturdily built building, and it was actually on the historical registry then for the state.
Mhm.
So they had to.
See, there might be I don't know what he ever did with them papers. What's that town chairman's name now?
Jack
Jack,
Harrison. Yeah.
okay. Through him, my father-in-law had these papers and about Bayview Lodge, and I should have made copies of them. And I think they're at the Historical Society, I'm not sure
Really?
what happened to them. That's been probably 10 years ago, maybe.
I'm not aware of it.
Well, we'll
but
have to dig.
We will have to.
I,
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not
absolutely.
And so
Sure.
what, those were the records of
There was a
Bayview
lot in
Lodge.
there.
building and.
Yeah. There was a lot,
Yeah.
lot
Well,
in there about a court case.
It was
I
a
don't
court
know.
case
Oh,
that my
that's right.
grandma was arguing over a road out there. or
Right.
something.
Whether Bayview was an island or not, and
Well,
and
it
whether
was supposedly, it says in there, they were gonna name it Tice's Island at one time because he was the
Oh.
original
It
builder,
would have been
you
cool.
know. I wish I'd have saved them, but I thought he had to have them back.
Well, he did.
You know.
He told us
And
he had to give them back.
He had to give them back
They
to
had
Jack.
loaned him
So
to read or something, and
they-
maybe from
probably-
town records. They were from
it
town.
could
Yeah.
be.
I will. We
because-
should talk with Jack about that.
It sounds like he might know.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. we
he-
will.
He knew some, you know, he had them, it was about 6, 8, 10 pages long. And it gave a lot of information in there.
On that lawsuit, huh?
Yes,
Primarily.
on that
like
and,
other stuff too.
and about the building of it, I guess, and yeah, I should have made copies of it,
Yeah,
you know.
sounds interesting. So what names that you grew up with and that you remember from those early days are people or families that are still around?
There isn't too many
Not
anymore.
many.
No,
People- Chet,
and,
Do masks.
yeah,
Do masks.
and we have talked to him, we've got.
Yeah, and of course his children are still around, and now
Yeah.
they have, you
that
know,
was the first car I drove was
grandchildren.
his.
Really?
Yeah, okay,
And the
Yeah,
hills, Gladys
I
and
always
Bill.
used, wow,
That's right.
I was probably 10 years old,
Oh my.
and I was playing in his Jeep one day outside of, he used to go to his mother's all the time. He said, I just gotta run in there a minute. I jumped in the driver's seat. He jumped in the other side.
Let
He
you
says,
go.
Driver. And so I drove her. They had the minnow tanks down by the standard station where
Couple of services.
Margie's got it now.
Yeah.
And him and Jack Finnegan had the minnow tanks there, and I think Chick Spencer had the station. And I pulled in there, and Jeep brakes weren't that good.
Oh
And into the tank I went and rolled them right over.
Oh,
All the minnows were gone. You ask Chet, he'll never forget that.
Oh my gosh, the minnow tank.
He said I came down there, they were working on that old stock car that day, and I asked him if he got his brakes fixed.
That's a pretty good story. Well, actually, when you think about the names in town now, like you said, Dumasks, Hills, and their children have come back and
Yeah.
they're raising families there. Jerichoics are all over the
Jerichoics,
place.
yeah, they've been there for
Tons of Jerichoics.
many years.
And of course,
Like
And
Eschenbachs
let's
and
see.
Zipros, they're all gone, pretty
Are-
much.
Well, yeah, Eschenbach's been there for years now. One of the, well, she's an emo now, the one that's putting the place up above the.
yeah, past the, just put a new
Yeah,
house
She's
in
a good,
there.
yeah.
she's good friends of ours, and
Her
I've
grandma was
known-
Bernice Eschenbach.
I've known Susie since she's been that high, and they used to come up here all the time. They
That's
didn't
just
really-
north of the PI pub where there used to be a
Right.
trailer
Yeah,
there. She
yeah,
put,
they
they
just-
just put a
just
little
put
house
this
in there.
double
Nice little
wide,
house,
yeah.
house
Okay.
in there.
like a modular, yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
forget
we're
her first
just-
name. Susie.
Susie.
Was it Susie Nemo?
Susie.
Susie
Yeah.
and Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her married name is Thalen.
Say it again.
It's Thelen. I'm not sure on the
Yeah.
pronunciation.
They just sold. They had some property
On
out on Armor Lake. Just
Right,
sold
yeah,
that.
her folks had a lot
Susie
of property
said
in
if
the
her
area.
folks had ever known how much she got for that lot,
Oh, they wouldn't
Yes.
have
they
believed
would
it. Would have
never have believed it.
Yeah.
I think that's what paid for the new house.
Oh,
Yeah.
and well more than
Yeah.
that house.
Well, Rich
Yeah.
had property all over. He had that
Richie Nemo. Yeah.
across the, by the bank, or across from the, used to be the bakery there too.
Kind of next to the heart.
I think Adam bought
It's an
that, didn't he?
antique
Yeah,
shop.
he
Yeah.
did. Yeah, Adam bought those 3 lots.
Yeah,
I said, what are you going to do with them? He said, well, someday, you know.
Right.
I can
Yeah.
still remember
Someday.
there was always a big, there was a garage there, an old garage, and it had a big hunk of cement. Now,
Oh, yes.
do you remember that?
I remember trying to get rid. That wasn't that long ago that was still there.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wasn't that an old vault or something?
Yes, a
I don't-
safe or something.
Yeah,
It
something.
was
Maybe it
unbelievable.
was
Yes.
a town vault.
I forget
I
what they.
don't know. I don't think, I don't
Big
remember
jail.
it ever
Was
being
enormous.
used.
Mhm.
There was nobody getting in trouble.
No kidding.
Yeah, well, I remember they had jail here.
Was there a
Somehow.
jail in Presque Isle?
I don't remember one.
See, I heard that at one time, that
Oh.
where the little road goes down past where the Outpost Cafe is
Okay.
now, that there was a little like place there that they would hold people. I don't know.
I don't remember
That's true.
anybody ever being in it.
Yeah.
See where the outpost went down,
Hmm.
the town garage was there.
That's right.
You know.
Town garage was there.
And then there was the fire hall was up on top of the hill where the wood shop is over there. You know where that next to the bank, that wood shop,
Right.
there was an old fire hall up there.
Mhm.
And I think it had a library. You'd have to ask Chet, but I think there was books and that on the one side.
Mhm.
I'm sure there was a library in there.
But no jail. Maybe that was earlier.
Well, there could have been a jail in there. There
Yeah.
might have been,
Yeah.
you know.
Some sort of a thing.
I'm trying to think.
Was there a town constable or law enforcement of any
Well,
kind?
Zip was for years when we were first there.
but I
Before
don't
then, I'm sure.
think back
It
in
wasn't
there.
necessary.
Not till Walutis came, when Fred
Oh,
Walter
Deke
was the
Walutis?
Yeah, Deke
Oh.
was the constable,
Mm-hmm.
and that was
It's
back.
Walutis View. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, they lived down on
Well, we
there.
don't have much of a town constable today.
Yeah, well, again, you
Well,
don't.
McDonald was, wasn't he?
Right, he was,
Right?
sure, he was. Now, Howie Myers, the constable.
Uh-huh.
But there's not much that goes on. Occasionally they have a problem with, on the water maybe a little bit, or
Yeah,
Dogs
that's
running
mostly
loose
probably
or-
what it is.
yeah,
You know,
that sort of
Yeah.
thing.
tourists are getting out of line.
Well, the problem is there aren't so many places tourists can stay nowadays,
Yeah,
A
that's
lot of
No.
the resorts are
right. Either
pretty well
Well, I see
divided
they're
or-
folding up, they're subdividing.
Or
Yeah.
moving them off.
they're just too, the land has become so valuable,
I know.
so expensive on the lakes.
Well, and that's the trouble is now, the tourist trade in the winter is better in the summer.
It's better in the winter.
It's better in the winter
Uh-huh.
now because, well, the
Snowmobiling
fishing's
and
going downhill so
skiing,
bad.
skiing.
Yeah.
Hopefully, as long as we have snow.
Yeah,
Now, that's
yeah.
another.
I know, cross
It
our
could be a
fingers.
Real
Yeah.
warm winter.
They're not like what you described, Julie,
No,
in the
no,
50s
no.
and the
No.
60s even, and when we came, we were here.
I
in the
even remember
60s.
that in the 70s.
Yeah.
You come back and then the snowbanks would be
Mhm.
almost
Really?
higher than the buildings
Yeah.
Yeah.
in town. Um,
Yeah, there was a lot of snow here and cold.
mhm.
It stayed 40 below for a couple of weeks,
Yeah,
There wasn't too many cars moving around because nobody had garages.
sure, yeah.
Didn't they used to keep the cars up on blocks in the winter?
No.
Oh, I thought they.
If they weren't gonna use them all winter. I
They
They
guess.
didn't have a plug-in heater back then. They weren't popular,
And they didn't have garages, that was
Most
kind
of them didn't have a
Didn't build
garage.
a garage.
We were right up on that hill over there where
Wow.
next to the hardware, and boy, that wind used to really whip through
Ooh.
there.
Mhm.
Them,
Now, your mom's name was it Margaret?
Yep.
Margaret, okay,
Mhm.
that's what I thought, so that was Margaret Tice.
Yeah, them trees that's up there on that lot, yeah, they were planted when I was in the 4th grade.
That would be the hill right next to now, what is
The
the
hardware.
antique store now, the townhouse. He's
Okay.
got a storage thing up there and then those
Right.
beautiful pines
That
that
was-
are right there.
That was, see, my dad and them planted them trees when I had rheumatic fever and I could still remember them planting them. I was having my bed down in the dining room.
Did you miss school and stuff
Oh
from
yeah,
that
I
then?
flunked the 4th grade on account of that.
In 4th grade, so you were
Yeah, I was out of school.
9, 10 years old, probably?
Yeah, so I didn't go till I was 7 because they didn't have a kindergarten.
Yeah.
And his birthday was late.
Romantic.
And then my
So you
birthday
missed
was
most-
in January, so,
So you
that's
missed
why I didn't.
a good chunk of that school year then?
Oh yeah, yeah, probably 6-7 weeks.
Wow.
Were there any doctors in town, or?
No,
No.
Why-
not when I went.
Oh.
No.
Oh, I thought you said
See, we went to Wakefield, had the hospital there then,
Divine.
and Dr. Frank wanted to keep me in the hospital. But then we went to Mercer and there was a guy named Dr. Ash down there, and he said, he gave me a big bottle of pills, I mean like a quart.
Wow.
And you go home and take them and stay in bed and take them until they're, well, I don't think they ever got gone, but, and I was fine.
Pretty hard to keep a 10-year-old kid in bed.
I know. Every time my mom would go to the post office, I'd run around.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and we're used to being outside all the time. Well, my friends used to come down and visit all the time.
Julie, tell about your family. I mean, your children and grandchildren. Now, you what has happened to them? Have any of them stayed in the area?
Our one son, Tim, he lives up just down the block up the hill. He
Okay.
was lucky. He found employment. Now he works for the road commission.
Good.
And our other son, Todd, is in Memphis, Tennessee,
Okay.
because he couldn't wait to leave.
Yeah. He was ready to go.
Yeah, and for what he was interested in, there just weren't the jobs there.